He wasn't supposed to be there. David was just a shepherd, the youngest of 8 sons, too small to be a soldier, too ordinary to matter much in battle. But that morning, his father handed him some bread and cheese and told him, "Take this to your brothers. Check on them." So David ran toward the battlefield, just in time to hear the voice that had been shaking Israel for days. A giant, 9 feet tall, covered in bronze armor, weapon in hand. His name was Goliath. Every morning and every night, for 40 days, Goliath had marched into the valley and shouted up at Israel's army, "Send me a man. Let's settle this one-on-one. If he kills me, we'll serve you. But if I kill him, you serve us." No one moved, not even the king. David looked around, confused. Why is no one doing anything? They told him, "You don't understand. This man, he's too big, too dangerous." But David didn't see what they saw. He wasn't looking at Goliath's armor, or his height, or his weapons. He was thinking of the lion and the bear he had fought off to protect his sheep. He was remembering the ways God had rescued him before. So he said, "I'll fight him." They laughed. "You're just a boy." But David didn't flinch. And eventually, King Saul gave in. He tried to give David his own armor, but it didn't fit. Too heavy, too unfamiliar. So David took it off, grabbed his staff, picked up 5 smooth stones from a stream, and walked out, alone, into the valley. Goliath saw him and scoffed. This is who you send to fight me? A boy with a stick." David stood his ground. "You come at me with a sword and a spear, but I come at you in the name of the Lord." Then he ran, not away, from Goliath. He reached into his pouch, pulled out a stone, loaded his sling, and let it fly. One shot, that's all it took. The stone hit Goliath in the forehead, and the giant fell, face down, into the dirt. Silence, and then, a roar. The army of Israel surged forward, chasing down the Philistines. David had changed the whole story. Not because he was the strongest, but because he believed, deeply, that God was bigger than the giant in front of him. Sometimes, the thing that looks impossible isn't actually too big to fight, it's just waiting for someone who refuses to be afraid. Because courage doesn't come from size. It comes from faith. And the moment you stop focusing on how strong the enemy is, and start remembering how faithful God is, everything changes. Like this retelling, subscribe for more Bible stories brought to life with heart, simplicity, and cinematic storytelling. Share it with someone facing a battle of their own.